Hello everybody and welcome to episode 138 of A.S.A, my Q&A series where I answer your questions. As always, I just want to give a huge massive thank you for the support in the last episode. It's just absolutely amazing to me the fact that it reached over 400 views. That doesn't happen a whole lot, but when it does, it's amazing. So thank you all so very much. And I do want to say, if you have any questions for the next episode, leave them down below. And while you're down there, consider dropping a like. Now let's get into today's question, starting with Frickin' Awesome. A.S.A, what clone Lego set would you like Lego to make? I'm assuming you mean Clone Wars set. Normally I would say a blue MTT. Good news, we're apparently going to get a Clone Wars MTT. Set number 75435 is apparently going to be a Clone Wars MTT for $150 in August. We can ignore the price.
You're spending all my money!
Really excited about that set. That's what I would have said. But now that it's rumored, it's like, I guess I don't really have to say it because it's apparently going to happen. So sounds amazing. Next question is from EK Starlord. Are you excited for Andor Season 2?
Oh yeah.
I definitely am. I loved Season 1. Season 1 was great. So very excited, yes. Next question is also from EK Starlord. A.S.A, what other movie franchises do you love besides Star Wars? So really, it's just Star Wars for me. Like, really, I'm not even joking. But if I had to pick another movie franchise, I would easily pick The Lord of the Rings. I love the Lord of the Rings movies. They're great movies. Beautiful soundtrack. I think it's safe to say that if I had to ditch Star Wars, I would go straight to The Lord of the Rings. It's a good franchise. Good books, good movies, good everything, right?
Well, this stinks.
Next question is from Brick Collection. A.S.A, what was your first Lego set ever? Duplo included. My very first ever Lego set was actually a Lego Star Wars set, and it was the Battle Droids Battle Pack. I actually believe I got 2 for Christmas, and I don't know if that's what kickstarted me into Lego Star Wars. It very well might have been, but I just remember getting that and being like, whoa, this is cool, and the Super Battle Droids and everything. So that was my very first ever Lego set, and I love it. I still love that set to this day, probably just because of nostalgia, but it's great.
Wait, who's Roger?
Next question is from Brick Time Rush. A.S.A, do you still have any Duplo bricks?
No.
I never actually grew up with Duplo. I just grew up with Lego straight away, actual Lego. I never had Duplo, so I don't have any bricks still. No, because I never really had any. Next question is from Crimson Toaster. A.S.A, what's the best 4+ set? That is a very hard question to answer because, in my opinion, all the 4+ sets are pretty bad. You could argue some have at least decent minifigures and stuff. I personally like the Snow Speeder because, the Snow Speeder actually looks pretty good. So I'm I'll give it that. It's not the greatest, but there might be some better options outside of Star Wars, but I don't know any because I only care about Star Wars. Next question is from Proj Forever. A.S.A, what's your favorite video game? My favorite video game is Terraria. Terraria all the way. I've been playing Terraria for a very long time now. I have over 100 hours in that game on just my newest Xbox. So that's not even counting when I used to play it on the 360 and the PlayStation 3. And I think I even played the mobile version for a little bit. I love that game. It's amazing. I do recommend it because it's a ton of fun. Maybe Terraria would be a good game to play for some background gameplay. Just a thought I had. Next question is also from Project Forever. A.S.A, I can't read this comment, this question without cringing.
Boo-wop.
What's the best store to buy Lego from? I'm just gonna say Lego. Secondhand Lego stores are included. When it comes to secondhand market, the best I would offer or say I do is eBay. I actually do like eBay occasionally for Lego. Really, in my personal opinion, the best place to get Lego is from Lego, either in a store or online like I do because I don't have a store near me. Because then you can buy the sets, earn points, and then use those points to get sets for either cheaper or free in the future. Yeah, sure, you could argue the shipping takes a while, so maybe Amazon's better, but then you don't get points. I like to get free Lego when I buy my Lego, because sometimes you get GWPs too. You don't get that with Amazon or really anywhere else. In my personal opinion, the best place to get Lego is from Lego. In my case, it's online, but if you have a store, that probably would be better, because then you wouldn't have to wait for shipping, right? And the last question, and this is a good hard question, is from Ngo. I don't know if that's how you say your name. It might just be NGO. below. ASA, what's better, the UCS Venator or the UCS Sail Barge? I would honestly argue the Venator is better just because it's a Venator and it's a lot cooler. Yeah, sure, you could argue, well, the Sail Barge has more minifigures and the Venator minifigures kind of suck, but the Venator is just prettier. It's a flippin' Venator. It's like the second best thing to a Star Destroyer. I much prefer the Venator in my opinion. I'm going with the Venator all the way.
That makes sense to me.
Anyways, that's it for today's episode of ASA, so thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you for your wonderful questions. If you have a question or two, leave it down below. Like I said in the beginning of this episode, consider leaving a like while you're down there and subscribing if you're not and you enjoy the content you see here. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!